go. Let me just get all this set up. Okay, welcome back. So we're going to pick up where we left off on this Tiger-inspired guitar build. So last time I was working, I did the inlay. I got those all kind of situated into the fretboard. I made the cavities for that. I also was starting to work on the back with the electronics. So I'm going to kind of pick up with that, but just a few notes before I kind of get into editing those things. I did actually start working on some of the wood for this over the weekend. I'm going to start machining the fretboard soon. So I'll have some videos about that coming up. But while I was doing that, I am going to have this bound. So I tried to keep most of this build on stream, but to do the binding, I did not record that. That was just kind of, I made a sketch that was, let me see if I can find it. It was an offset path that just kind of like went around, and then I extruded that so I could get the correct width of the binding. Where was it? It was, yeah. So it's just, turn the neck back off. One of these, yeah. So this is the sketch. I just extruded that, and that created the space for the binding. So if you're wondering when that happened, that was kind of like off the screen. And then also the other thing I did was I adjusted the size of these backs because I knew I started working on this cavity, and I realized that these were actually a little thicker. They were like 0.077 inches thicker. So I made those a little longer. So that way, you know, I have a more accurate representation of the body because I'm going to have to machine this in a couple of parts. Now that that's out of the way, going back to the control cavity. So I realized I'm going to have a bit of an issue. Last time I was trying to recess these pots into these cutaways so I could make sure that the tops of the pots would come through. I'd have enough space, and one of them is a stacked pot that's like a little over an inch tall with the threads and everything, and I wanted to make sure everything's going to fit in here without bumping into anything. And I realized this is probably just going to be a kind of clunky way to deal with it because I have a couple of other components that I had to recess as well. So rather than doing that, I'm going to kind of change plans, and I'm going to show you guys how to do, like, how I at least do an offset. Because this is a contoured top, even though it's pretty like flat in the kind of like German carve we have going around the edge. I want to have the interior of this with my cavities actually like just mirror that. So that way, even when I have like the 5-blade switch, I can put it here and it's not going to get like messed up or anything, or like be too shallow, or the top is too thick or anything like that. So let's get started on that. Let me go. I gotta condense. If anybody knows how to condense sketches in this program, oh man, I would love for you to type that in the chat because I got like too many. I wish I could put them in folders. There probably is. I gotta collapse it like that, like an idiot. But I'm gonna take the back off of this. So where is it? Why can I not find this? What am I, stupid? Bodies. Guitar body. We're gonna take the back off. Okay. So we have this big channel. I want to make that channel a uniform thickness of this top. So there are a couple of ways you could do that. An easy way would be like there's a shell option in here, which is, you know, a very good way to go about doing things. And if I had planned this out a little better, I probably just would have used that. But I didn't. And I already have some things placed in like certain spots, and it'd just be more annoying for me to move that. Or go back in the timeline in Fusion and fix it. So I'm going to do this, you know, the way I kind of... I use this on, like, chambered bodies as well, but, like, to create a dumb way to create a shell, if that makes sense. Let me turn this other switch off. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of these. Let's see if this goes all the way through the guitar. No. No. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, basically what I want is to have a uniform thickness all the way throughout. And the way I'm going to do that is by duplicating the top and making that kind of like a reference point. Body core, body top. So I'm going to copy, paste. Oh, weird. Okay, well, whatever. So now I have two of those. I'm then going to take this top, and just to help me like keep things straight, let me move this up here. I'm going to, you know what, hold on. Can I do this in appearances? I think I can. Alright, I'm going to make that a different color just so I can differentiate between the two tops. In this case, I'll make, whatever, I'll make it black. Bam. Well, this guitar would actually look kind of sick black, too. Anyway, the purple heart will look nice. I'm going to then turn the body core off as well. And I'll turn my top that I'm keeping on also. So they're occupying the same space, so it's kind of like it doesn't know if it's black or if it's the purple heart. But I'm going to take the... Okay. Sorry, it said that like it wasn't working and was kind of crashing, so maybe it's working now. I don't know. We'll find out. Looks like people are joining, so, you know. Okay, anyway, back to this. So I went in, I turned off all of that stuff that it was cutting, so now I just have that top and the sketch. I'm not going to cut into the neck like it did before. I'm going to hit Q, select that, and it's going to go down. Hit OK. So what I'm left with is this thing, this plate, this section that is, if I turn the body top back on, all right, so that's the same like dimensions as that cavity that I have in the body core, but just slightly up higher. So now I can go into combine. I'm going to select the actual top, and the tool body is going to be this guy, and I'm going to select cut, and let's hit OK. There we go. So now I have this whole thing, and anywhere even on the German carve is going to be however high up we moved that. So that was like 0.2 inches, so like, yeah, a little less than a 1/4 inch. That should be enough for me to, you know, mount everything. So with that done, let's get this back and assemble. I'm going to go ahead and move these pots back. Components. Let me select you. Why are you not letting me select this? Alright, let's try... What if I select them beforehand? M. Okay. I guess they're all tethered to that one? No, they're not. This is stupid. Whatever. Alright, let me try it a different way. Because I know they're where I want them. So I'm going to see that face, which is like where they're going to be mounted to that. What's that distance? 7 inches. Okay, close. Vertical, -7 inches. Nope, never mind. It's like, hold on. And it's on bodies. I'm so stupid. Hold on. Components. Select that guy. Move it down 7 inches. Cool. Move this guy down 7. No, oh god, it keeps going to bodies when I do that. It should be components. 7. Great. Component, body, down 7. Alright. And then, oh yeah, I got this guy. I don't even know how high this thing is. How high up is that face? .1. down, 5.1. All right. I think this is going to work much better. Now I'm going to turn all that stuff back onto the body. So I have the core and I have that. That should give me ample space to mount everything with the mini pots and whatnot. I can even angle this guy. And I just want to see the height of this. Because now with this section recessed and the core, I think I should have more than enough. Okay, cool. Because I brought these out last time, but I got this stacked pot, so this is 1 point something, 1 point inches. Yeah. Oh no, I lied. This thing is big. Yeah, it's 1.7. All right, 0.7. So with the back on there, we'll be good. Next up, I have the other components, like the mini pots. Where's my canvas? Let's turn that on the top. So I'm gonna put the 5-way blade switch up a little bit, I think. Or, you know, I don't want people's hand running into it though. What would be... I guess I could flip these around. Because, I mean, they're pretty close on the actual Tiger. Yeah. Let's do that. Let me figure out the dimensions of that. I'm going to go to an old file I have, because I know my hazard model uses a 5-way blade switch, and I have a cut in the pick guard for that. And so I'm going to... This is a nice thing. Another nice thing about Fusion is that you can kind of like go in and recycle stuff. Whatever. This pick guard model should work. I really just need to know how long that slot is because I just do it as a path. Let's see. This is inspect from there to there. How long? You know what? I could be lazy. Maybe I'll just be lazy. No, I'll do it the right way. Alright, inspect that to that. It's 1 1/8 inch. Alright. So let's say I'm going to want it to kind of be parallel to this. Let me rotate these pots if it will let me do that. Components, pot 1. So if I rotate this guy around, I'm going to turn this canvas off so I can see a little better. If I rotate it around the center, I can also, like, you know, criminally underrated feature of Fusion is being able to do stuff like this. Like, anything that might be a small issue, you can just kind of troubleshoot as you go along. When I was initially starting to design guitars and, like, kind of just doing things in Illustrator, you know, Illustrator's great. You can do a whole lot of stuff. Like, it's great for making templates. But, you know, just being able to, like, model these components and be like, okay, well, if I actually had to... Wait, what? Why is that? Oh, it's not letting me rotate this. Are you serious? Hold on. Lets you model stuff a lot more accurately, which is very valuable. Okay, that one, I want to rotate it. It let me... Okay, there we go. I want to make sure these guys aren't going to necessarily bump into each other. Do that like that. Yeah, I'll have enough clearance. Okay. Alright, so now let's do the 5-way toggle. I'm going to have it, I like things to kind of mimic the geometry of the guitar in general, and I mean, the blade switch being at an angle to match this kind of line. of the, what's it called? The German carve. So I'm gonna make a sketch. That's right here, capture position. Alright, I'll turn the canvas back on. Now, I can either have it in the flat portion, or I could actually have it on the car itself. It really is right on the line. I think it'd be... I also don't want the controls to bump into it. Let's see. I might do it on the carve, actually, now that I think about it. Alright. So, I'm going to turn this back off. I'm going to offset this so I can have that like parallel to that edge. I'll also probably end up making a little brass plate for it, just like the real one has. So let's say, right about there. Okay. Now, as far as the, what's it called, the actual channel that it's gonna be in, let's say, I want it to be a little bit off there because this does curve and I don't want anything getting kind of funky. So let's say I'll give it a 1/4 of an inch from there. Okay. And then that was 1.125. And then the circles. I'm going to have this be a path that's run by an 1/8 inch bit, so in diameter as well. Oh, let's make it 1, 2, 6. Because sometimes if it's the exact size of your tool, Fusion will kind of like be funky. So conservatively 0.126. Hit C for circle again. 0.1126. Alright. Actually, let me turn the guitar top off so we can see that a little clearer. That's better. Alright, now I'm going to make some lines to do the other edges. And we're going to have that guy run until he hits here. And we're going to have this side like that. It's going to go from there all the way to that guy. Alright, let's turn the guitar top back on. Finish sketch. Q to extrude. Hold on. I gotta turn the top off because this is technically in the top, this sketch, and it won't let me actually select it when it's on. Okay. Go to the body top. We're gonna extrude this guy from 2 sides. So that side, I'll do symmetrical. Bam. Alright. So it will probably require some cleanup with a file. You know what? I got a better idea. Just so I can be positive that this thing is going to sit flat. Do I have it in here? I do. I'm going to make a little shelf for this to sit on. So that's going to be, let me get my handy calipers. Alright, this thing is 0.3 across. So let's say, how tall is this going to be? Because I don't want it to be, I don't want the knob, when you flip it, with the little tip on it to hit the side of the thing. And the inside of this, how long is this? Okay, that's all 0.2. this side should also be 0.2. Okay. So I'm going to have to make it... Sorry, I'm like figuring this out in real time right now. I'm going to have to make that recess. I could carve it away from the top. That might actually look nice. I can kind of do like what Paul Reed Smith does with the knobs. All right, this might be a little extra, but like, whatever, guys. I'm fancy. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna have to construct an offset plane. It's gotta be through 3 points. Like, I'm so stupid. Why am I so stupid? I have to have this be... If I do it as a block, I should just do it as a block. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Great sketch. I'm just going to make... let's see. Do it on here. I'm just going to make a rectangle based off of this that is going to act as a shelf for this thing here. So on the underside, it's going to sit flat, and then on the top, it's going to have that little like carve, so that way it'll fit. You're being fancy, you got to use a mouse. Oh, I got to use my... Okay, I'll try. I'm not... I mean, my pinky's doing its own thing. I'm going to project this. Okay. Just so I can get that angle correct. Okay. So the length of this thing in total is going to be, all right, 1.88 inches. I'm going to round up to 2. So that. Okay, and then the width is 0.4. I'm going to do ½ an inch just to be conservative. All right. Do this side. Okay, so I have that. Now I'm gonna want this to be... I got it. Okay, finish sketch. Q to extrude this. I'm just gonna use this in a similar fashion to what I used, similar to what I did to create this like recess with that kind of like offset top. I'm going to do the same thing with this, but I'm going to do it to the top and bottom if my plan works. So let's see. I'm going to move this guy. So I'm going to hit M, change it to bodies. I'm going to select this thing, do point to point, and I want it centered though. What happens if I do that to that? Okay. And then I gotta move it over a little bit, right? Yeah, because that's cutting in too much. Huh. If I do... No, that was bad. I have to make another sketch. I should make... Hold on. There's got to be a way. I'm just trying to think of a way to get this centered, like directly in here. I could make an offset plane for this if I did. Okay, I got it. I'm a genius. All right, I'm gonna make a sketch on the side of this thing. and I'm going to project this point. Guys, I'm so smart. All right. So with that third point, I can now do an offset plane that's through 3 points. Because I have this guy, and I have that guy. No, not that one. I have that guy. Wait, what am I other two? That one and that one. Okay. Oh, hold on. I gotta turn the construction plane on. All right. Now I can make a sketch that's on that plane. Bam. Okay. I'm going to project this whole thing. Okay. Line through here. We're doing it. We're really getting there, fam. And then a point in the middle. Finish sketch. Move. Bodies. This one. I'm going to select the midpoint of this guy. Haha. And then he's going to go. We did it. Yes, I'm so smart. I'm not, but like I'm pleased with this. And okay. So now this block is dead center, and I'm going to do the same thing I did to create this recessed top. So we're going to combine. I'm going to select that, and then the tool body is going to be this guy, and I want to keep it because I'm going to use it for the top as well. Keep tools. Okay. So now I'm going to move this one. First, going to move him out of the way. Okay. And let me turn. I have like 10 gazillion sketches right now. Nice. All right. So now I have this nice little flat. Oh, I guess I could have, because it gets flat in there. Whatever. All right. So now I know that the flat part of this will sit in there nicely. And then I'm going to... Oh, wait. Am I mega stupid? Oh, I did this the wrong way. Oh, I'm so mad. I want it higher, and I want this. I want to do what I just did on the top. Damn it. Ugh. It's all good. It's all good. I can do the same thing, I think. I just gotta reverse my sketch order. Yeah, the late stages of a thing in this program, like a build, is a lot of this stuff. It's realizing how dumb you are. Okay. Turn those off. Alright, so I gotta do the same thing, but opposite. Actually, I don't even think I need this block now. Because I can just do... make a sketch on here. I'll do the same thing. Wait, where's my... Why is... Okay, yeah. It's over there. I gotta project. Right? It's on here. I wanna... Yeah. Okay, project that. Finish sketch. Make a construction plane through these 3 points. So it's slightly higher. Okay. And then I guess I can just actually make a sketch on there. Seeing as this is directly above, I'm just going to project that onto this. And then Q, I'm going to select... Alright, hold on. I also want to I don't want to seal up this channel that I made. So project that as well. Okay. Finish sketch. It's also getting angry at me because the body top is in the way. Q, bop, bop. Turn that back on, bop. Alright, extrude down, done, and then we're gonna join. Dude, all of that work for this little shelf. Wait, oh my god, no, I'm so dumb. Bro. Because then I have to recess it over here. I did have to do that. I'm an idiot. Alright. Thank you for sticking with me for how stupid I am. So I had to do both of those things, not just one. You know, I guess this is why people pay a lot of money for PRS guitars, because they figured all this stuff out with the knobs, and this is a pain in the ass right now. Alright, yep, middle point. Alright, you're gonna go... What was sketch? Oh, god damn it, I gotta go through all these sketches again now. Okay, from that point to this point. Cool. Alright. Redo that. So we're cutting from the body top. We're using our little block friend. We're going to keep the tool. Okay. Let's move block friend. So move him down. Okay. Woo! There we go. All this work just so I can have this little shelf. But it's so worth it. This is going to pay off. It's not going to look... It's going to be stupid. I'm wasting a lot of time doing this, but, you know... What else am I going to do with my life? Alright. So, I have that flat surface. So, this guy's going to be mounted super well to that, even though it's on the bevel. And then, I have to flatten out the top, and I want to make it 0.2. So, I got to raise this part? Hold on. With that cut, how long is this guy now? Are they both still 0.2? This is why math sucks. Okay, no. Alright, that's shortened. That one's 0.2? Yeah. Maybe it's fine. It's fine. I want to leave it like that. I don't want to have to do this on the top. It's easy. Alright. Right? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, 5-way switch. That took entirely too much time. Turn that guy off. Alright, now... we're going to have to get the toggle switches figured out. Hopefully this won't be as big of a pain in the butt, because they're small, and they don't have a large flat rectangular mounting thing. Turn on my canvas. Yeah, they're all gonna go just in a row right there. Maybe yeah, I should have that offset sketch that I did from here. Alright. Turn that back off. You know, and I'm also going to rotate this guy while I'm at it, just because it's being kind of annoying, and I want to make sure that those little prongs are not going to, their terminals or whatever the hell they're called, are not going to get in the way. Select that. Alright, how offset did I make this again? So from the beginning of the German carve to the center of the 5-way switch, what is that measurement? What is that measurement? So from there to there, 0.325. Oh, I already have the. I'm so dumb. Like, I don't know what's going on with me today. Maybe it's daylight savings. I should have just known that this was here. All right. Create a sketch. Now this is going to be for those. I'm going to project this offset. Okay. So I have that. Turn off these previous sketches. So I want the toggle switches, because I think the, what's it called? The stereo jacks for the OBEL are going to be over there. So I'm thinking we put them just like kind of dead center of this arc. I think that would look nice. Let's create a point right here. There's the center one. And let's say, you know, the way a crow flies, let's put them an inch apart and on that arc. Bam. An inch apart. Bam. Okay. I don't actually have the mini toggles on me right now. I'm going to have to grab those at some other point, but for the time being, I'm just going to make a small little hole at those points so I just remember where they are. Do I have, oh wait, you know what? Let me go. I have another model that has mini toggles in it. Guys, this is the dream. This is why I do it. I think this guy has mini toggles. Let's go, it does. I'm so smart. Inspect. How big did I make these? Okay, 1.27. No, not this guy. Okay, thank you. Alright, that'll fit one. That's two. Oh, let me exit this. And 3. Alright. Let's extrude them. Q. Oh yeah, this is also annoying when you have like a bunch of lines that well, at least the way I do things, I'll have a bunch of like random lines, so when I want to actually extrude things, I gotta like click a million times. Also, if I were better at this program, I'd probably just use the hole feature, but I don't know. This just makes more sense to me, and I like doing it this way. Body top. We're going to do symmetric. Wait. Okay. Alright, so now we got controls for the mini toggles. I'll do the same thing I did for that because, I mean, these are rectangular and I do want them to fit well. But I'll do that off camera because that seems pretty boring and I don't think anybody would want to hear about that. So let's move on to something else. Let's talk about chambering because I feel like that'd be nice. I want to have a couple of different chambers in this. So we have this one for the main controls. I do plan on having, similar to the original Tiger, where's the canvas? I want to have a like nice little inlay plate that's going to go here. That'll be access. Oh, yo, Uncle Joe, hi, how's it going? I want to have battery access underneath that thing, so I'm going to make a cavity for that, and then I'm also going to chamber out the rest of this guitar, so that way it's a little bit lighter. So yeah, let's figure out that top portion. Turn the canvas back off. And I wanted to kind of mimic some of the stuff on this because I got like that little baby grand piano bridge, which is nice. I want the inlay to kind of like mimic this angle. I know the Tiger one, it has like the tunematic bridge they have on it, it's like kind of arced, and the Tiger inlay arcs in a similar fashion. So I want to try and like, I don't know, do that in a similar way. So let's see here. I'm gonna make a new sketch over here, and I'm gonna project that line and I'm gonna move it down a little bit. Let's move it down. I mean, the actual one's pretty close on there too. It's like almost, yeah, the bridge post, that's like right up against the inlay. Let's do a 1/4 inch. Okay. Great. And then I'm going to make it kind of like a diamond shape almost. Oh, you know what? I gotta project the center line, or turn the center line back on. Then I have that rotate, or, oh, hold on. Okay. Cool. Control C, Control V, rotate around this guy. So now, what? Why is it? No, don't do that. Could I do? Oh, why didn't I just do this? This is so much easier. No, because I know I didn't, because it's on the wrong. Bro, I just need this thing to line up. Why? Could I do it from the origin? Because I just want it to, like, be the opposite. If that makes sense? Okay, I got the line selected. I want to rotate it around. Where's my origin? There it is. Please work. No, why is it rotating so much? Alright, I'm gonna have to do this with numbers like a nerd. God damn it. Let's say this thing going. Okay, yeah, because I can't go down as far as the actual Tiger inlay is. So, what if... No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Come on. Alright, fine. From the center line to there. And then, since that was a 1/4 inch away, I'll do it a 1/4 inch from here. Oh, wait. No. 1/4 inch there. Oh, wait. Could I? Hold on. If I move this line point to point, and select that, and move it there. Ooh, okay. Alright, and then I'm gonna move this guy. Now we're cooking. Point to point. I want to move him from that point to this point. Won't let me? Alright, alright, alright. Oh man, I pasted a lot of these. Let me get rid of some of this. Okay, will it just tell me what angle that is? No? Okay. Thanks for nothing. I'll do a line that is, whatever, perpendicular to my work plane. And then I should be able to inspect those. What is it? It's 17.7 degrees. But I gotta have it the opposite. Guys, math is so stupid. I really do hate it. I wish it were as easy. Oh, no, I know. I know how I don't have to do math. I think, alright. If I take that guy, can I rotate him around this axis and just be lazy? Oh, let's go. Okay. Take that, learning. I don't have to do it. Okay. Point to point. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. This is gonna look cool. I like this. Alright, we'll have this little trapezoidal inlay thing that's gonna have a design on there. I'm thinking it's gonna be a Tiger Lily, kind of as like an homage to the actual tiger, and like, I don't know, purples, pinks and stuff that are gonna be using this. It'll look like a flower. I think that's gonna be nice. Alright, let me turn this canvas off because it's bugging me out right now. And then turn the origin off, but that's also freaking me out. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be where I'm going to have a cavity for the battery. And I'll have the cover. So, can I actually... I want to round over some of these points, because it is kind of sharp, especially for an inlay. I'm going to keep on editing this. Okay, so now we're going to do fillets, and just so I can make my life easy, 1/4 inch on everything, because I'm going to be using a 1/4 inch bit for most of this, and this way I can make sure that the inlay will fit well. I'm not going to have like a bunch of annoying stuff that I run into. Alright. Yeah, I like that. Enter. So we'll also have a ledge that the inlay cover is going to sit on. So we're doing offset of this. I mean, it's only going to be like a 9-volt battery, so it doesn't have to be like that much space. I also don't want it being jostled around. But at the same time, I do want some weight relief to this thing if possible. Let's do 0.325. Okay. Alright, this thing. Q. Or make a bigger. I have half a mind to make it just fit the battery, though. Yeah, that might actually be a better idea. Okay, I got it. We're just going to recess this whole thing a little bit. Let's do 1/8 of an inch. Oh, negative. Okay, and then we'll just do a battery recess, and that way the inlay will sit in there nicely. It won't be like sliding around. It'll kind of index itself, and then I can drill holes and then have that be the battery mounting area. All right. I think this is going to be cool. All right. Well, I also only have like a couple minutes left, so I got to wrap this up. I know I spent a lot of time figuring out those controls, but hopefully it'll be worth it in the end. Next time, I'll continue working on this. I might even have the Tiger Lilly design figured out, and I can show you how I did that. But so far, you know, I'm pleased. I have last week's YouTube video of this. That stream is up on YouTube, so you can watch that. Do it at 2x speed. There is a bit where it cuts out, but I managed to actually, you know, fix that. And then this one is recording. I'll try and get it edited and uploaded as well, in case you missed anything, or, you know, I blew